What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How everybody doing out there? I guess and I pray you guys are prepared and ready for this trading week. It's a Monday, a wonderful day for us forex traders, your and us entrepreneurs. So this is boy Harlem and I'm back with another video. So on today's video, there's going to be a trade breakdown of how I took a regular trade on Friday. I think it was on Thursday. Yeah, I think it was Thursday because I didn't find a setup on Friday. Before I took a trade on Thursday, I want to share this video because I'm trying to show y'all people as much as I can how I look for trades, how I take trades, and why I take trades. There's those videos, those trade breakdown videos, people, they're not based on me having to show you guys that I make profit so you can subscribe or so you can follow me or look up to me. It's just basically to show you people or to let y'all learn how I take trades, why I take these trades, and if it happens that you find a tradable setup that I once took, it can be much easier for you to take it, whether it's a win or a lose. It will be more educational than anything else, you feel me, people? So today, we're going to be looking at the NAS Wi-Fi. I always take trades on the NAS, people. Like most of my trades, they on all day from the NAS. So now, let's remove this. Let's remove that. So now, let's look at everything. Let's look at this, people. Let's look at this. We can tell that like the NAS has printed out some sort of what, some sort of resistance right there, right? And we also have created some sort of what, some sort of support. So now when you now have a zone on the upside and a zone on our downside, you now know that like every time we fail to break out of the zone, you need to look forward for reversals to the downside. Every time we fail to break the zone to the downside, you need to look for reversals to the what? To the upside, right? This is like textbook forex bread and butter, support and resistance. So now price once broke out and broke back in and came back for retest, coming back again right there and coming back again. So now when I looked at the chart on Thursday, what time was it? I think it was 8 a.m. Yeah, I think it was from this candle. I saw now that like prices came back to our resistance. This trade is not based on the daily or the 4 hour. This is entirely based or strictly based on the hourly time frame. You guys know that like I always trade the hourly time frame more than any other trading pay, more than any other trading time frame out there. So on 8 a.m. I saw when I woke up, okay, prices has tapped our resistance and price we're having some sort of what, some sort of bear momentum and bullish depletion. So when price came back right there and started dropping, the only thing I waited for, it was for price to create some sort of what, some sort of support. Like I only waited for price to create some sort of support or for price to give me cleaner confirmation that we are moving to the downside. You feel me? So on a smaller time frame, price created some sort of support on the 15-minute time frame. You can go check out those two candles right there from the 15-minute time frame. So when price created some sort of support, and now price opening bullish on our London, all our London open 10 a.m. in Southern Africa, which is like 8, I think it's like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. in UK, and I think it's like 2 or 4 a.m. Yeah, I think it's 2 or 4 a.m. in the United States. I'm not sure. So price creating some sort of support right there. Looking at our what at our New York and our London open, this candlestick, the candlesticks closed inside our what, above our support, right? And now looking at the London open candle, this candle opened bullish, right? So as soon as this candlestick opened bullish, all I was anticipating it was that like price might continue to the upside with what, looking at the overall price pushing and exhausting, looking forward a continuation push to the upside, break of our resistance. But at the same time, I simply know that like in order for price to break resistance, we need to have a stronger confirmation or stronger momentum that has to be built inside the charts so we can break a certain zone, whether it's support or resistance, right? So now this candlestick opened bullish, right, and turned and became bearish. When this candlestick closed bearish below my 15-minute support, or those two candlesticks, those pre-London candlestick, you can say they pre-London candlesticks or support, Whether you say it is, you feel me, it's entirely up to you. So when price closed below those two candlesticks, that 15-minute support zone, the only thing I waited for from the coming candle, it was for price to either do what? Have a retest of the zone and continue to the downside, or for price to do what? To go tap the zone again and continue to the downside, right? Or for the candle to open bullish and be what? And be bearish. So when you look at this candlestick opened bullish, right? So as soon as this candlestick opened bullish, with a bullish open, the only thing that I was looking for from this candlestick opening bullish, it was for once it turns and trades bearish, then I'm taking a trade. You feel me, people? I repeat, once this candlestick turned and traded bearish, I simply said, I'm looking for what? For an execution, people. So let me repeat this once again. Looking at the 8 a.m. candle when I woke up, or when I came to the charts, I saw that like price has tapped on our resistance and we're having some sort of what? Bearish momentum and bullish depletion. But I waited for what? I waited for price to print out some sort of support or to give me stronger confirmations. So in this instance, I had what? Two confirmations. Price printing out some support and the London open candle opening bullish and closing fully bearish below my 15-minute or below that intraday support. And that was it. You feel me, people? So when I took this trade, the candlestick was bullish, right? The candlestick was still trading bullish. And all I simply told myself, it was that once it trades bearish, or once it moves, once it reverses and trades bearish, I'm taking my what? I'm taking my trades to the downside. A clean 219 perp. I took a clean 219 perp. I remember that trade at 219 perp. 219, 219, 219, 219, 219, a clean 1 to 5 on Thursday. So people, now I'm trying to let you all understand that like when price is on resistance, you don't need to buy. When price is on support, you don't need to sell. Until you have price breaking out or closing below support, you need to sell. Until price closes above resistance, you need to buy. But in this instance, you don't have to buy high, you don't have to sell low, people. You don't have to buy high, you don't have to sell low, people. So in this instance, I sold high because price was trading at resistance. I had multiple confirmations into why I need to sell at resistance, and that was it. If it happens that I catch a trade on support, I will take a trade, whether I win, whether I lose. I will share how I took the trade, and it's gonna be a vibe, people. So people, that's your boy Harlem. I repeat once again, you don't have to sell low. You don't have to sell. You don't have to sell low. You don't have to buy high. Don't buy at resistance. Don't sell at support until you get a break above or a break below of those very same zones. You feel me, people? So that's all I got in this video, people. That's all I got.